Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here, with your day 1 outlook for both fire weather and severe weather. I'm sorry I'm late with the video. I was dealing with winter precipitation this morning, and I wanted to take some clips of the wintry precip this morning at my house, so I'm a little bit late with the video, that's why. So, we have an elevated fire weather risk today that encompasses south central Colorado, eastern half of New Mexico, and western Texas. So we have an elevated fire weather risk today. So, in synopsis, a mid-level shortwave trough currently analyzed over the Great Basin and Four Corners will eject eastward across the high plains today. At the surface, a deepening LILO will develop south and southeastward from eastern Colorado into West Texas while high pressure builds across the west. A southward trailing dry line coupled with stronger flow aloft will enhance surface winds across portions of the southern high plains and ahead of a southward moving cold front. When coupled with dry conditions forecast behind the dry line, elevated to locally critical fire weather conditions are expected over the southern high plains this afternoon. Southern high plains. As the primary mid-level trough begins to eject eastward, moderate height falls and increasingly westerly flow aloft will deepen a trailing lee trough and dry line across eastern Colorado and New Mexico. The developing lee surface cyclone will gradually sag south and southeastward into West Texas into this afternoon. Simultaneously, building high pressure across the west will couple with the deepening low to enhance the surface pressure gradient across the eastern New Mexico. Aided by modest mid-level winds, this gradient is forecast to support sustained westerly winds of 15 to 20 miles per hour during the afternoon, with downsloping and warm temperatures yielding low humidity below 20%. When overlapped with areas of abundant dry fuels and recent fire activity, several hours of elevated fire weather conditions are probable this afternoon. Some locally stronger winds sustained 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour may develop with relative humidity falling below 15% across portions of eastern Mexico for a few hours this afternoon. However, the duration of sustained stronger winds is expected to be short as the upper jet will gradually weaken as the mid-level trough ejects farther to the east. Nevertheless, a few hours of near-critical conditions are possible across eastern New Mexico, with the greatest potential expected to be along the northern edge of the Llano Estacado and with the Canadian River Valley, where terrain may favor local wind enhancements. A southward moving cold front will bring an end to fire weather concerns through the overnight hours, with increasing relative humidity and an abrupt shift to northeasterly winds accompanying the frontal passage. So, that's your day 1 fire weather outlook. Remain safe and vigilant in these areas today. And if I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone chargers, extra batteries, flashlights, and a battery-powered radio in the event they need to evacuate on a moment's notice, because fire can certainly spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground, even if they're not lit, because 1, that's littering. 2, one little spark is all it takes for fire to start and spread quickly. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before throwing it away. So, stay safe in these areas today, and now I'm going to go over to my Day 1 severe weather outlook portion of the video. So, there is a marginal risk for severe weather today that encompasses parts of the panhandle of Texas, northern Oklahoma, southeastern half of Kansas, much of Missouri, and west central Illinois. Cities in today's marginal include Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Kansas City, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, and St. Louis, Missouri. Going to the tornado threat for today. There is no tornado threat for today. There is no tornado threat for today. So going to the wind. There is no wind threat either. There is no wind threat either. Going to the hail now. There is a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses parts of the panhandle of Texas, northern Oklahoma, southeastern half of Kansas, much of Missouri, and west central Illinois. The 5% hail risk area today includes Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Kansas City, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, and St. Louis, Missouri. So, in summary, isolated severe hail may occur this evening into the overnight hours across parts of the southern and central plains into Missouri and western Illinois. So, that's your day 1 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in the affected areas both today and tonight, because tonight's mainly a nighttime threat. Even though it's only marginal, because sometimes marginal can produce some pretty strong storms, and you don't know what the heck they can pull off sometimes. And because this is mainly a nighttime threat, you'll want to take today to prepare for severe weather tonight. All right, and have a plan in place. Have something to wake you up tonight to go to your safe spot in the event of a warning, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone. And if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. So, stay safe in the marginal today and tonight, and I will have my day 2 severe weather outlook this afternoon, and my day 2 fire weather outlook this evening. Take care.